Ever wonder how stories can boost your English fluency? Dive into tales that twist, turn, and teach, where learning English becomes an adventure.
In the heart of Granville, tucked between the dusty old bookshop and the sleepy cafe, stood the Granville Public Library. It was a place brimming with enigmas, and at the stroke of midnight, the magic began. The library's secret was best known to Mr. Whiskers, the midnight librarian. A spry and savvy cat, with glasses that perched precariously on his nose, Mr. Whiskers had an affinity for adventure. Tonight was no ordinary night. As the clock chimed midnight, a peculiar event occurred. The books, usually docile as sleeping bats, started to shuffle and whirl like leaves in a storm. Each book flung open, their pages fluttering wildly, mixing tales, and creating utter mayhem. "Holy smokes!" Mr. Whiskers exclaimed, his tail poofing up like a chimney brush. He knew he had to nip this chaos in the bud before the morning. Taking a deep breath, he leapt into action. The first book he tackled was a hefty volume of fairy tales that was spewing dragons and knights across the biography section. "This won't do," Mr. Whiskers muttered, using his paw to corral the characters back into their pages. Back to square one, everyone. As he worked, he spotted a young owl named Ollie, flustered and flying helter-skelter. "Mr. Whiskers, the cookbooks are throwing a fit. They're mixing recipes, cookies are turning into pizzas." "Keep your shirt on, Ollie," Mr. Whiskers chortled. "Let's tackle that next." Together, they soothed the cookbooks, straightening out the culinary conundrums with a flick and a flutter. As the night wore on, they faced a slew of bizarre mishaps, mystery novels crafting unsolvable puzzles, and history books rewriting themselves into fantastical epics. Through it all, Mr. Whiskers and Ollie worked with aplomb, their movements both graceful and precise. Finally, as the first light of dawn crept through the library windows, the last book snapped shut. The library was as peaceful as a church, with every story back in its rightful place. Exhausted but elated, Mr. Whiskers plopped down onto his favorite cushion by the fireplace. Ollie perched beside him, yawning widely. "Well, that was quite the night," Ollie remarked, his eyes drooping. "Indeed," Mr. Whiskers purred contentedly. "But remember, every book has its tale, and sometimes they just want to stir the pot a little." And with that, the midnight librarian closed his eyes, ready for a well-deserved nap, dreaming of the next midnight mayhem they would undoubtedly face. Congratulations on completing The Midnight Librarian. Your dedication to learning English is truly commendable. Let's revisit the keywords and phrases from our story to ensure they stick. A quick refresher to boost your English prowess. Number 1, enigmas, mysteries or puzzles. Number 2, spry, agile and energetic. Number 3, savvy, having practical knowledge or understanding. Number 4, perched precariously, sitting in a potentially unstable or unsafe position. Number 5, affinity, a natural liking for or attraction to a person, thing, idea, etc. Number 6, chimed, of a clock, to make a clear resonant sound at the hour. Number 7, peculiar, strange or odd, unusual. Number 8, docile, ready to accept control or instruction, submissive. Number 9, holy smokes, an exclamation of surprise. Number 10, poofing up, expanding or fluffing up, often used to describe hair or fur. Number 11, nip this chaos in the bud, stop a problem before it gets worse. Number 12, deep breath, a full inhalation, often used before attempting something difficult. Number 13, leapt, jumped or sprang a long way. Number 14, spewing, expel large quantities of something rapidly and forcibly. Number 15, muttered, said something in a low or barely audible voice, especially in dissatisfaction or irritation. Number 16, corral, gather together and confine, a group of people or things. Number 17, back to square one, having to start over from the beginning. Number 18, spotted, saw or noticed someone or something, usually because it is difficult to see or recognize. Number 19, flustered, agitated or confused. Number 20, helter, skelter, in disorderly haste or confusion. Number 21, throwing a fit, displaying a burst of temper or frustration. Number 22, keep your shirt on, a phrase used to tell someone to calm down. Number 23, chortled, laughed in a breathy, gleeful way. Number 24, tackle, make determined efforts to deal with a problem or difficult task. Number 25, soothed, gently calmed or relieved. Number 26, straightening out, resolving an issue or misunderstanding. Number 27, conundrums, confusing and difficult problems or questions. Number 28, flick, a sudden quick movement. Number 29, slew, a large number or quantity of something. Number 30, rewriting, composing again or differently. Number 31, aplomb, self, confidence or assurance, especially in a demanding situation. Number 32, graceful, having or showing grace or elegance. Number 33, precise, marked by exactness and accuracy of expression or detail. Number 34, crept, moved slowly and carefully, especially in order to avoid being heard or noticed. Number 35, snapped shut, closed quickly and sharply. Number 36, as peaceful as a church, very calm and quiet. Number 37, plop down, sit down heavily or suddenly. Number 38, perched, sit somewhere, especially on something high or narrow. Number 39, yawning, involuntarily opening one's mouth wide and inhaling deeply due to tiredness or boredom. Number 40, quite the night, a remark on how eventful or extraordinary the night was. Number 41, purred, of a cat, make a low continuous vibratory sound expressing contentment. Number 42, stir the pot, to cause unrest or dissent. Number 43, well, deserved nap, a rest earned after hard work. Number 44, mayhem, chaos or disorder. Number 45, whirl, to spin or rotate rapidly. Number 46, fluttering, waving or flapping lightly and rapidly. Number 47, tackled, confronted or dealt with a task or challenge. Number 48, this won't do, expression indicating something is unacceptable or insufficient. Number 49, bizarre, very strange or unusual. Number 50, mishaps, unfortunate accidents or bad luck occurrences. Number 51, undoubtedly, without doubt, certainly.
And that wraps up The Midnight Librarian. If this story has enriched your English skills, don't forget to like, comment with your insights, and subscribe for more content. Your support helps us create more stories like this. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more.